Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, we'll be making some Nigerian meat pie. Now take a look at the plate of goodness and mercy in front of you. Can you see that color, that brownish color? Now this meat pie, it's one of my best. Now what about the texture? Can you see that? See how moist that looks inside. Okay, it's juicy yet well cooked. Now if you are interested, if you want to see how I got this, please keep watching and let's get right into the video. Here in this bowl I have 1000 grams of all-purpose plain flour. Now you see my bowl is really big or really large because I need space. In it, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder. I'm just going to mix it together. After that is done, here I have 500 grams of butter. Now I divided them in little sizes because it's gonna be easy to work with. Just gonna put this in here, and using my very clean hands, I'm going to work my way with it. Now I want to achieve a crumb-like texture. Now you can see my texture. Okay, and now we're just going to create a hole in the middle. And then here I'm using 4 eggs and I'm going to beat it and pour it in the hole. Now I'm just going to add in some milk. Some people do add water. I discovered or realized that each time I added milk, my texture and my pastry tasted much better. So it depends on you. If you want to use water, you're free to do so, but I prefer milk. Now you're just going to keep kneading, but on a clean surface, I'm just going to pour in some all-purpose flour because we want to knead our dough. So for the vegetables, what we need for our filling, here I have some carrots. Now some chopped carrots. Please look at how my sizes are, it's very important. And we're just going to dice some white and here we have our potato, and I'm just going to also dice it into square cubes. I'll try to get it, the sizes to be as equal as possible because they're going to have the same cooking time and you wouldn't want some to be ready while some in here. I have some sunflower oil and it's already heated enough, so I'm just going to pour in my onions, Now I think it's okay. So I'm just going to add in my scotch bonnet or atarado. And I'm just going to stir. Now if you do not have fresh pepper at home, you can always add in some dried or powdered pepper. Now I'm going to add in my minced meat or ground meat. Here I'm using 800 grams of beef, minced beef. Okay, so I'm just going to separate that, making sure that you want to, you know, split everything. You don't want the meat or holding or tagging to itself, so you want to really split everything. You can see how I'm breaking the meat apart, and while I'm doing that, I'm just going to add in some thyme, some curry powder. I'm going to use no cubes for this. You can use Maggi or any other. Now I'm going to add in my salt, and please remember to taste, because you don't want it to be too spicy or too tasty. You just want it normal. So guys, remember that I didn't cook my my potato. So now you can see I have a lot of stock. I'm just going to pour in my potato and leave it to cook with the meat. And you don't want to overcook your potatoes, okay? You don't want it too soft. So just cook this for about 4 minutes. And here guys, after about 4 minutes of boiling and cooking, I'm just going to add in my carrots and just stir. Now I like to stir well, because I like every spoonful of this mixture to have everything, that's carrots, potatoes, meat in it. So I'm just going to let this cook for a few, maybe 2 minutes, and after which we'll add a thickener. Oh guys, please taste for salt and Maggi and everything. Now you see I still have some stock in my food, so I'm just going to add in some flour. Now please, you can either sieve this flour and pour in some water to dilute it, or you can just do this directly, but you have to be very fast because you don't want it to burn or stuff like that. Be fast, lower the heat at this stage, and do this as quickly or as fast as possible. You can see that the texture is already different, and after that just leave it to cook for about 2 minutes. You don't want your food tasting, or maybe your filling tasting like flour, raw flour. So you can see that, of course, significantly the stock is reduced. So just leave it to cook for more 2 minutes and you're good to go. So guys, you will just need it for a few minutes, maybe 1 to 2 minutes, because we don't want to over knead it. Okay, and now we have our dough, and I'm just going to separate this in tiny guys. So now that I have my flour or my dough in little pieces, I'm just going to here just do this. Okay, it's up to you. Now I'm going to use my saucer, place it at the center, take out the excess. Take it out, and this is what I have, and I'm just going to put in my filling at the center. Guys, I'm just going to beat 1 egg and grease the meat pile with it. You want to achieve a golden brown texture. So yes, guys, this is the final product of our hard work. Now I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video, being patient until the very end. And while we are at it, please help me subscribe and click the notification bell down below, so that if in case I upload any videos, you'll be the first to be notified. And please share this video. Let's build a family. Let's build a friendship where you can communicate with me and tell me what you want to see me do next, and also things. Now thank you guys so much, and I hope you're gonna try this recipe, and hoping that you achieve amazing results as I did. Thank you. Bye bye.